Today we're starting our new science topic called On the Move. And in lesson 1, we're learning to observe, which means use your eyes to look and see, and describe movement. So describe means to be able to tell someone else what you saw. So what does move mean? Well, it could be changing location, so where something is. So maybe you pick something up and you moved it to another spot. Or it could be changing position, so the shape or how something looks. So when you change position, you might not move to a different location, but you might move your body to crouch, or you might move your body to put your arms up or turn a little bit. So let's have a look at this creature here. It is moving up and down and twirling around and around. So it's moving its location from the ground to up and back again. And then we have these kittens here, and they're changing their position by crouching down so that they're hiding. So how do people move? Well, let's observe these 4 animations here as they make their movements. So you can see this first one, it's a little bit tired in dragging the feet. So you can see that the toes are dragging along the ground, the arms are moving a little bit, and the head's going from side to side. Then this one here is running. So the feet are moving faster, but they're going forwards and backwards, and so are the arms. And here was still running, the feet are going forwards and backwards, and the arms are sort of flapping, aren't they? They're making bigger movements. And this last one, it's jumping up and down and using the arms to sort of push up and down. So I use my eyes to observe these movements, and I use my words to describe them. So here's some small movements that people make. There's this one where observe, you can see that this person is blinking. So while we blink thousands of times a day, most of the time we don't have to think about it. So they're called involuntary movements. And here is this creature breathing. So that's another involuntary movement. If you think about it too much, of course you start to think about breathing, but most of the day we are breathing and we're not thinking about it at all. So that's an involuntary movement. All right, we're thinking about some other ways that people move. So here's a baby crawling. So that's moving on hands and knees and pulling on the ground. And here's swimming. So in the water, you use your hands to pull yourself through the water, and you use your feet to kick, so that pushes you through the water. And here's someone on a swing. So that is pushing backwards and forwards on a swing. And here's someone skipping. So with skipping, you're using your hands to move the skipping rope around and around, and you're using your feet and legs to jump up and down. So animals move as well. So let's observe this picture here. Here I can see a monkey, and he's moving by swinging from vine to vine. So he swings out, his legs move as well, his whole body is moving. So that's a swinging motion. And I'm observing this dog, he's running. You can see that the legs move, the front legs go and then the back legs go, and his head is moving up and down. And I'm observing this one is a bird, the wings are flapping up and down. So what other things move other than humans and animals? Well, there's cars. We see them every day moving forward and backwards and going around. Here's a playground equipment, and you can see that that's going round and round. And if you look closely, you can see that little boy there is using his leg to push this around. And here's a plane that's moving forward through the sky. Now, if you look closely, there's a propeller at the front that is twirling around and round, and that is dragging the plane through the air. And this one is rain falling into water. So the rain is moving by falling through the air, and then when it hits the water, it's pushing the other water out and making those ripples. Okay, so let's start a word wall for this new topic, and you can write on the top, on the move, and write some of these words down. So we've got move, walk, skip, swing, swim, position, fly, run, jump, and crawl. Now I know that's not all of the words that we talked about today, so if you can think of any more, please add them on. And here's your activity for the day. So I've put a couple of pictures here of local parks for you to think about. You can think about any park that you've ever been to. It doesn't have to be these two. So I want you to think about how you use the park and what sort of movements you made. So you'll be drawing pictures of yourself on different pieces of equipment. So I would like to have 3 or 4 at least. And I want you to label it with how you moved. So for example, you can see this little girl on the left here in the pink. She's about to jump onto the monkey bars. So she's going to jump, and then when she grabs on, she's going to swing from one bar to the other. So you might draw a picture of yourself on the monkey bars, and you might do some little lines to sort of show the swinging motion, and you would use the word jump and you would use the word swing. So I would like to see you do at least 4 different pieces of equipment that you can see here, different ways that you move in the playground. And if you want to do more, do more. And if you would like to, you can also video yourself discussing the different ways that you move. All right, thank you.